What's grand with it? How y'all doing? How y'all living? How y'all feeling? Khalees, what's grand with it? You early today? You must ain't got to work today, or you must be on the way. I got a lot to talk about today, man. Today is gonna be very spiritual. I'm going to tell y'all. Go ahead and get y'all heads up, man. Today is gonna be very spiritual, man. I done grounded today. I did everything I needed to do. But I did have a few topics, though. I had a few topics. I'm waiting everybody get in here. I'm waiting my folks get in here. Or I'm gonna just give it a little time to, you know, whoever needed to hear it. See? We start off with that right there. This is why I do it right here, man. I guess these topics were backups anyway. I appreciate you for that question, by the way. Appreciate you. I'm about to get on. I got you, though. I got you. Let me get right. Let me get in position. You chilling today? Yeah, it's Sunday. My solar return is exactly 7 days from now. You know, Sunday. I don't even know what I want to do, bro. And this is the year that I really ain't want to do nothing specific. I just ain't want to be alone. That's just on some real shit. And I haven't even been alone for the past 2, but I know what I want. You get what I'm saying? Like, I never celebrated my day with my significant other. You get what I'm saying? Never, bro. So, hey, man. But, let me answer this, though. So, if you want to get more specific, though, because I can give you like a more direct answer. I can give you a general answer, but I can give you a more direct answer because I don't feel like I'm falling out with close friends right now on my mama as we speak. And it's not even a fallout as far as I don't like you, you don't like me. We're not like-minded. I can't help you grow, and you can't help me grow. Because if we could, it would have been done. And it gets so real that I'm lying on my end. Because it ain't not one person that can say that I've been around or they've been around me and I haven't assisted them. But that ain't what I'm trying to say. I said that because obviously what I was doing, either it wasn't enough or it wasn't enough. There ain't no other way. It wasn't either it really wasn't enough or it wasn't enough for that person. So we're not like-minded no more. We shouldn't be in the same room no more. We shouldn't be in the same energy. You get what I'm saying? So if you get more specific, I probably can be direct with you. Because I can tell you how I feel out and how I dealt with it, but it's the reason behind the falling out. You know what I'm saying? It might be way deeper than yours. Or yours might be way deeper than mine, you know? Kind of doing it now, and I was kind of in the wrong. We both was, but how should I go about it? It sounds like you trying to, and I ain't, listen, I don't know you, but it sounds like it sounds like we are like-minded for sure, like you want to be that people's pleaser, you want to make things right when, what you just said, both of y'all were wrong. It don't matter who was wrong first, and it kind of do, but it really don't. Because if you got love for that person, it don't matter the time frame this shit had, it don't matter. Both of y'all were wrong. So it takes both of y'all to admit that. It takes both of y'all to forgive each other and one another. It takes both of y'all to accept that accountability. You get what I'm saying? But you want to accept, you want to take it all in because you probably feel like you 10 times wrong. You more wrong. You feel like you more wrong. But the universe don't know more wrong or more right. You get what I'm saying? It's that real. The universe know wrong, right. And it really don't even know that. I'm just giving you the society terms so you can understand me. The universe don't know if shit too wrong or too bad. It just know that this shit ain't supposed to happen and this shit supposed to happen. It ain't this too much, this happening too much and this happening. No. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta, it's both parties and I gotta learn that. Listen, bro, I have to learn that. That's why you here and I love you for I love you for that. I love you for being you, but I love you for that because you are a friendly reminder to myself. And I'm going to catch up to the comments. But you are a friendly reminder to myself. Even though I came so far and I love myself, I done healed myself, y'all. But I can't catch myself being too much of a people pleaser. When I know, but see, and this might answer your question. When I know I'm in the wrong, it's like, bro, I'm going to do whatever to fix it on my end. But then again, when I fix it, when I feel like it's kind of fixed on my end, I reach out on the other end. And then I start pulling shit like you know what I'm saying? That's not my end. That's like you playing basketball and you just got there, man, it's four of the teammates. You mamba mode. You balling the whole night. Then out of nowhere, you shooting on the wrong goddamn end of the court. Everybody like, what the hell you got going on? You shooting in the wrong. Just imagine you playing basketball. You in the wrong guy. You shooting in the wrong basket. How that make sense? And you know you don't supposed to be shooting this wrong. You know you don't supposed to be shooting that basket. You know this shit supposed to go to all. You know what I'm saying? You done held your end, and you can't go back. You know, but that's not what I'm trying to say, and that I don't. Well, that's what I'm trying to say, but that's not my answer to you. That's just, you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to get an understanding of all this. Hold on, let me catch up to the comments though. Let me catch up to the comments. I ain't skipping nobody comments, so I see y'all folks, man. Appreciate whoever penned that though. Kind of doing it now. Okay, basically a situation happened and he felt like I was lying about what happened for real, but we both was lying, and he acting like he have more than the right. He don't want to admit. You see what I'm on, my mama? Y'all, I didn't even read her comment. I didn't even read him or her comment, and I just answered that question. What she just said? He acting like he have more in the right, and this the thing about it, y'all. I ain't finna sit here and act like I'm perfect. We all do that shit. How many of us been being wronged? I can tell you, bro. Everybody, anytime I've been wronged, up until now, up until about 2-3 weeks, and or it's 2-3 months ago, I ain't gonna stretch it. Anytime I've been wrong, I'm looking at this person, I'm like, damn. Even though I put myself in that position, even though I might have been in the wrong too. But I done been on that other side of feeling like I'm more in the right. Nah, I'm just retaliating. I'm just fighting fire with fire. No, you still fucking wrong. You get what I'm saying? But this is what I'm telling you right here. And I got to be brutally honest with you. Because you are a lover. You know what I'm saying? You really care for that person. You hear me? But care for yourself 10 times more. Do you really love yourself that much? So if you and that person never talk again to this day, how would you go about it? Could you go on and thrive in life? Because if you can't, you don't love yourself. And you don't love that person if you don't love yourself. And that's a fact. How can you understand the concept of love when you look in the mirror and you don't love who you looking at? How? How is it possible? I don't care about nobody say. I can tell you how to love 100,000 times. But if you ain't taking that and putting it in yourself, so pour that energy into yourself. And I know it might sound kind of contradictory because I'm telling y'all, bro, I got to practice what I preach. You are pouring too much energy in an empty cup. You pouring too much energy in that cup. And you know you is. I'm just your confirmation. That don't mean go. Listen, this is on my mama. And I pray you still on here. Because with everything that I'm telling you right now, take this all this in consideration. That we are in the biggest retrograde of the year. I can't even tell you if my feelings is 100% valid right now. I can't even tell you. And I know who I am. We are in the most powerful retrograde ever, y'all. Most of the time that we think we feeling this, appreciate the love, Dizzy. Most of the time we think we feeling this type of way, bro, you feeling the complete opposite. So think about how you feeling right now. The thing about this retrograde, it will show you what you need to work on. And when you never worked on that shit, It's going to be brutal. It's going to be something like that right there that you never expected to happen. Because that's going to make you lock the fuck in. That's what's going to make you lock in. Here's what I'm telling you. With any relationship. See, y'all too caught up, and me too, on my mama. Y'all too caught up in love as far as relationships. I mean, any one-on-one relationship you have is going to be tested. If that relationship don't make it, because it's retrograde, we got at least about 2-3 more weeks. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love. I'm catching up to the comments, y'all. But we got at least 2-3 more weeks. You hear me? We got a shadow period. After this shit, quote unquote, oh, we got a shadow period. You can't even resonate with your feelings right now, for real. So use your discernment. This is a time of discernment. Use your discernment. You hear me? It ain't no other time. Don't lose something that you know that you strive for. You done build yourself up so far to get here. This is what's testing you to see. Did you really build yourself up? Did you have structure? Did you have proper structure? So if this shit fall down today, and you know what to do, you know how to bring yourself back up. Because you don't pour that much energy in your own cup. To where if you know what I'm saying, a little bit waste, you know what? I got so much more. It's cool. I only got one bottle. Listen, bro, it's so real. I put this shit in my everyday life. I only got one water bottle left right now. I got to go to the store. If a little bit of water fall out of that, I ain't tripping. A little bit of water waste, get what? I still got more water. It's that real. It's that real. I appreciate y'all, man, for real. I demand every one of y'all receive those gifts in real life times 10. But now this shit real, y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Oh, give me advice. What advice do you need? Hola, Anna or Anna. Resnick, Grand Rising. What's grand with it, my boy? Do you hear me speaking? I need advice. What you need advice on? If y'all need advice, just go ahead and ask me. Just go ahead and ask me. I'ma listen. I'm not nobody you ever gonna see on here. If you new, you gonna have to get used to this. I'm gonna respond to your comment with love. I'm not here for the short TikTok expansion look, bird brain, attention span. Nah, if you can't sit and wait until y'all answer your question, then you ain't my audience. But I still love you though. Yeah, peace, God. I still love you times 10. No cap. Yo, what's good? What's grand with it? So should I reach out and fix it? Because basically he felt like I lied to his mama about what happened. You should reach out and fix it. I mean, no, this is where you fucking up at right now. Reach out. I don't literally mean this, by the way. You're not fucking up. You're not fucking up at all. You know what I'm saying? Until you start fucking up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mean literal. But oh, that's rain. I'm gonna say, what is that? You gotta watch how you say your words, because I know what you probably mean, but what it sounds like to me is like you trying to fix something that only one side wants to fix. You get what I'm saying? You trying to fix some shit only one side. Listen, I remember breaking. This is why I love myself, bro, because I can put real life analogies. I remember, man, shout out about my double D, real shit. Yeah, most of them know what I'm talking about. Shout out my double D. I remember I broke one of her porcelains. Nice antique. I broke one of her porcelains. And we didn't know what we needed. We scraping trying to fix this porcelain, y'all. We trying to find everything to fix this porcelain. Well, we needed toothpaste. We found that toothpaste. What I'm trying to say, look at that other person as that fucking toothpaste. Now, you know in real life, the toothpaste ain't gonna get no legs and walk to you now. You know that. But without that toothpaste, I couldn't have fixed that porcelain. Without that other person wanting to fix it, you can't fix nothing on their end. So, yes, I'm telling you to reach out. It's gonna benefit you in the end. If it does end, and everything has an end. It's gonna be, reach out. Let him know everything. Don't be too vulnerable though, because you already know that he don't even want to fix it. You know you don't want to fix it. But I'm telling you this because you don't want to keep it here, and you don't want to keep it here. Because it goes everywhere else. And I can promise you that. With your everyday life, I can promise you that. I know this. I was just telling these folks, man, I lost my firstborn. It took me 2 years to heal from that shit. It took me 2 real years. I don't hear stories like that. Motherfuckers say how they healed. They don't tell you how long it took. They don't tell you the shit they had to go through. I am telling you, I had to beg. I had to beg for people's energy. And I still ain't get it. But without me begging, I would not be here telling you this shit right here. No, do not beg that person. I'm not telling you to beg. But reach out. Speak with your heart. You ain't gotta say too much. Speak with your heart though. I promise you it's gonna benefit you in the end. You really love yourself, it's gonna benefit you in the end. Yeah, join the fan club, man. Y'all send a heart me, y'all tap in. Y'all know I'm giving y'all some amazing energy, some amazing tips. You know you meant to hear this. And I promise you I'm gonna catch up to the comments. I just got the bro. This is very. I can't play with nobody energy right now. So I got to get that person to really understand how special they really are. The fact that when you love yourself and when you really heal yourself, man, I can promise y'all, bro. That shit come to you. Everything come to you. Everything comes to you. It gets so real when you love yourself. You don't even, bro. And I don't mean literal, because I would ask myself questions like that. But you don't ask questions like that without knowing the answer. When you love yourself, you only ask yourself those questions because that's the human emotion in you. When you take all that human emotion aside, bro, shit, first of all, shit really don't matter. A lot of shit really don't matter. When you really put it in play, damn, I spent this much time on this. Yeah, I mean, think about if I put my energy into what I really need to be doing. Loving myself. When I finally healed myself, I wasn't thinking about no fucking female, bro. I wasn't thinking about for them whole 2 years. Not the whole 2 years. For them whole 2 years, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Them whole 2 years, I was focused on myself. One time, pick up that phone like, damn. Now, some days I'd be like, damn, I wish I could talk to somebody, conversate. But love, and it wasn't resentment. That's the difference. That's the difference. People say they healed themselves, but they resent their past lovers. They resent for their past. They resent for what people did to them. But they don't. How you resent what helped you build character? How you resent everything that helped you build to who you are today? How can you love yourself truly? How did you heal yourself? When I healed myself and loved myself, I think the first thing I stopped telling myself was I healed myself and I love myself. Because when I was telling myself that so much, and that wasn't reality. It really wasn't. I was on live telling y'all this shit. I wasn't healed for real. I thought I knew what healed. I didn't know how to heal. You don't know how to heal. It's so much shit that we don't know how to do. But that's why I'm here. You hear me? For real. Yeah, go ahead, reach out, be vulnerable, but don't be too vulnerable. Just let that person know. I know I was wrong. Don't say this right here. Don't say I know I was wrong and try to count their wrongs. Do not apologize and say but. It ain't no buts. This goes back to when I said I got hurt before. I got hurt, bro. But that same person that hurt me is, man, on my mama, they taught me so much, y'all. And one thing they taught me that I carried in my everyday life, it ain't no buts in this shit, bro. When you wrong, you fucking wrong. And it's so hard. Like, people don't want to hear that. I ain't want to hear that. Because, no, you are wrong. No, you literally are wrong. I pointed you out. How you was wrong. That's not for you to dictate. That wasn't for me to dictate. That motherfucker know they wrong. You think these people don't know they wrong? You think anybody in the world that wronged you don't know that they're wrong? Do you really think that? Honest question. But that ain't that. You ain't their daddy. You ain't their mama. And even if you were, you still ain't have that authority to dictate their wrongs and tell them. Now you can tell them it's a proper time to tell them. You ain't telling them when you apologizing about your wrongs. Because in their eyes, you ain't wrong. You just want me to admit when I was wrong. By saying how you was wrong. Nah, you not sorry. You don't apologize. You not apologetic for real. They so, I don't know what's wrong with our people down here, bro. Motherfucker want to be African American. They don't even want to be African Americans. They don't even know who the fuck they are. But once somebody say, my grandma Indian, or I don't even like to say Indian, indigenous. Look at my cheekbones. Look at our cheekbones. Motherfucker would jump down your throat and he'll try to humiliate you for knowing who you are in my area. But they think they came off a boat in Africa.